Alex.
I love your shoes.
Thanks, brother. I was in a hurry to get to you.
But that's great. I mean.
It's a spectacular looking city.
That's just an amazing city, and unfortunately I'm not that relaxed to enjoy that all around.
1 in 3 people here are Ukrainians. This is little Ukraine. It's outrageous what you've done. Told Daniel Dubois, come to Poland, Daniel. It's neutral territory. Every third person's Ukrainian.
That was a surprise for me either. I tell you.
I don't believe you. I'm sorry.
No, but when we decided to make it in Poland, we were looking for a proper venue, like on different sides of Poland, and the initial date, if you remember, was August the 12th. Tarczyński Arenain, which is the stadium here in Wrocław, was available, and then we started to investigate what's happening around, and we suddenly realized that a lot of Ukrainians moved here long before the war started, and they have not just like Ukrainians who escaped from the war, but Ukrainians who have business here, who have families here, and we had the meeting with the authority, with the local government, and yeah, they confirmed every third citizen is Ukrainian.
Are you also expecting lots of people to travel across the border, because it's Kyiv is maybe 18 hours by train and bus, something like that, 14?
Yes.
So are you expecting Ukrainians also to travel across in big numbers?
Baltic countries, Germany, Austria, Czech Republic, Slovakia. I know that more than thousands of people moving here, coming here for the event. This was Usyk's idea, actually, to bring himself to his fans, to make himself available. That's why our policy for tickets, for the pricing was so, let's say, democratic.
Sensible. Sensible. Is the conflict in his homeland, is that something, does he sit down at night and watch the news? Is he making hundreds of phone calls, or does he try and cut himself off from that? Because it has to be there somewhere, Alex, it has to.
You cannot cut it off yourself. I mean, you can't stay away from it, and you can't just switch off your phone and stay out of what's happening in your homeland. He's in a constant contact with he's not receiving news from the phone.
Sure.
He's receiving news from real people on the front line.
Real news.
Yes, real news from real people, real militaries who, let's say, he's friends with, or just helping, or like just making some contacts on video. They are sending him stuff, and his assignment is to motivate the guys, because he went himself to the front line. He was in Bakhmut.
Do you expect to see him be slightly more emotional? Because you've seen a man who's controlled, who is battling lots of things, but suddenly here he's surrounded by lots of love. Everyone's on his side. Everyone speaks Ukrainian. He's only X amount of hours from his home. Do you see? I mean, are you expecting to see a slightly different Oleksandr, and one you've never seen before?
I think yes. I think he will be a little bit more emotional, but after the fight.
After.
Yeah, not before.
He's a machine.
He's too professional for that. I know. After the fight, he can be like closer, because the venue will be packed with Ukrainians, with his countrymates. But I don't see him doing anything out of the plan before the fight.
Is it nice to be able to sit down for a couple of weeks and not be asked the same questions about Tyson Fury? Is that nice, Alex? Is that nice? So, Alex, when's he going to fight Tyson Fury? When's he going to fight Tyson Fury? It must be lovely.
You have to ask his father.
Let me go and get a couple of tables. That's just so true. Oh, Tyson. Oh my. Listen, the Furies give us lots of fun. Alex, it's always a delight talking to you. Fantastic setting. Thank you so much for your time.
That's always a pleasure, Steve.